Hello, welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 480. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. And this is a talk episode where the tutors talk.
What's up?
It's another day in the neighborhood.
Nice. Trying to think what's happening in life.
One of our guys, I don't know if we want to discuss that.
Had a heart attack?
No. Oh, that too. It's been a rough week.
Yeah. And then the suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
It's just kind of a funny story. Because once I saw the photo, I totally understood what you saw.
Yeah, so one of our guys witnessed a suicide.
Post-suicide.
Post-suicide. And,
we should trigger. We'll put a trigger warning on this.
Yeah, we don't need to go. We won't go in deep on it, but yeah, he saw a guy hanging, and anyways, so that was that, and he, anyways, one of our guys saw a guy post suicide, and then that was on a Friday.
That was on Friday.
On Monday, we get a call. Another one of our guys had a heart attack and was in the hospital, and now he's got to get triple bypass this Friday. And we were like, that's not awesome.
Nope.
So, kind of sad. Both realms are kind of sad. We're wishing for a speedy recovery for Travis. Hopefully that's a good speedy recovery.
Yeah, and then our other guys they seemed pretty okay, pretty good about it.
Oh, they're recovering. They'll just have a little bit of PTSD, but they're gonna make it through, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, that was fun. And then Thursday, one of my friends just sent us a picture of her holding a baby.
Oh my gosh, yes, that was interesting.
She hid a pregnancy for the entire time.
Crazy.
So one life began and one life ended.
Yes. So
it was a wild week.
I'll be honest with you, we probably have 1 to 2 happy contractors, because I now have to try out a couple contractors for 12 weeks while Travis is out. So there's a couple happy contractors. So, yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
What else is going on in our world?
So for funsies, I listened to, so like how Sam will just scroll Amazon to see how to spend our money. I will scroll on YouTube in the recommended for you underneath like the current video I'm watching.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 videos popped up, which was funny. One was with Dave Ramsey, and the other was with Grant Cardone.
Okay.
So about as opposites as you can get. And it's, sorry, I'm actually writing a blog about it right now. But it's about, the interviews were all over the place for both of them. But the one thing I took away, right, is you have someone who loves debt and you have someone who hates debt. And Grant's position on it, I liked a lot. And here's why. Grant said, when you own real estate, there's no such thing as owning real estate free and clear.
Right. Because you have like property taxes and insurance and all that stuff still. Yeah.
He said you have a ton of partners in any real estate deal. He said, number one, you've got the county to where you pay the taxes, the county or city to where you pay the taxes. Number 2, you have your insurance agent. Number 3, you have your contractors, because if you don't pay, if something happens to the house, you use a contractor, and if you don't pay the contractor, they can take a lien on the house.
Mm-hmm.
So the contractors, the landscapers, your property managers, like there, you have a ton of partners in a real estate deal.
Yeah.
And so to me, it made a lot of sense because I have always leaned more Dave. I've leaned with Dave Ramsey. I mean, I've been to the point where we've had everything paid off
Besides our house.
And we were like paying it down
Fast.
very fast. And that was right before we got into real estate. And why I say that, is I love the idea of debt free. And if we didn't have to pay taxes, I would pay things off.
Mm-hmm.
If I've told this to Ryan too, you need something?
No, can I see your tablet?
If we didn't have to pay income tax and we didn't have to pay property tax and we only had to pay sales tax, I would not acquire a ton and I would pay properties off. Because I wouldn't be worried about adding more rentals to help with depreciation and offsetting my tax burden. I wouldn't have to worry about property taxes and the potential for the city to take my property if I don't pay. So, I mean, if it wasn't for taxes, I would go Dave Ramsey. I would pay shit off. I would own stuff free and clear. And I would have less, but it would be mine essentially. Besides, like, you're going to have your insurance and your contractors, but I would do that. The issue is that's not the financial system we're set up in. And you also have to keep in mind, we talked about this before, since 1971, our purchasing power has gone down by somewhere in the realm of 90 to 96%. There's not exact stats, but somewhere between 90 to 96%. Our buying power has gone down in 55 years. 55 years. A fucking dollar now. So if you had $1 in 1971, 55 years ago, that dollar now is worth 5 pennies.
That's insane.
Roughly 5 cents. And so when you think about that, what the fuck? So you pay off your real estate and you have 200 G's in equity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. That equity is not bringing you a big return on your equity. Like, you don't have a return on your equity. Your money's just sitting there. Like you're not deploying that money to try and hedge against your dollar bill depreciating. Cause right now, like, if you buy a property, there's a couple ways to look at property and like investments and stuff. And one of them is like your return on equity in real estate. So if you don't have a double-digit return on your equity, which you probably don't, then you got to ask yourself, like, well, my equity is losing money. My dollars I've saved are losing money every year. And it's a very strong argument for leveraging. I agree with Ramsey in being debt free. If we were on the gold standard and if we weren't taxed. Mm-hmm. Since they keep printing money and since we do get taxed, we're not free.
Right. Owning a house with a loan on it is going to be the same as owning a house without a loan on it at some point.
Yeah, essentially it is. So it's like, what's the point? You know, if we had a different system, I'm all for it. But I just think I want the world. I want the world where I pay stuff off.
Yeah.
I want that world. I just don't. I don't know if it's smart. Like to me, when I sit and I really think about it, because I like really think about this shit. I can't make it make sense.
Yeah. I mean, we've gone back and forth between like what we want to do with our rentals and stuff, and it's just so hard to decide on which way to go because we just don't know what's going to happen in the world.
In the current climate we're in and where things are at,
it doesn't make sense to do it.
It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. And it's too bad because if you read some books, you read some older books like Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon. You read some of those older books and they talk about like being very careful getting loans. But there wasn't tax back then.
Right. And well, and also think though, like how, like there were so few loans back then too.
Right.
Like now it's so easy to get them.
You get a loan for everything. You get a loan, your fucking
phone.
Dude, no. I just paid my medical bill. I got to do a yearly physical. It's $392. I go to check out and pay. And they're like, is this too much? Do it in 4 installments.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, come on. And it's the same thing. You can go on Amazon and buy a fucking t-shirt. And they're like, Klarna, would you like to pay in 4 installments over 4 months? It's like, dude, it's a t-shirt. We got to chill.
Yeah. But I mean, that's how they get you because like people then will start buying bigger and more expensive things because they're like, well, I can break it up in 4 different payments. And then like, it's not as much of a burden on me right now.
Dude.
But then when you do that to 2, 3, 10 different things, it's like, okay, now you're buying more shit than you need.
Yes.
I do think like obviously like both have their like places in society, both Dave Ramsey and the Grant Cardone way. I think like Dave Ramsey is really good for people that have a spending problem. Like to start there.
I couldn't agree more.
Because I knew some people that like were struggling and it was just because they were like wasting so much money on stupid shit.
Right.
So like going through the whole like they actually went through the Dave Ramsey program. Their church like offered it.
Sure.
And they actually went through it and like they said it helped so much because they realized like how much stupid money they were spending.
Oh.
So then they were able to like catch up on stuff and actually start saving money because they weren't buying stupid shit anymore.
Andy Frisella on a podcast said the craziest shit. This was probably like 6 months ago or something. I heard it and I was like, that's profound. DJ, his co-host, mentioned how he bought something on sale. And Andy's like, wait, you bought something because it was on sale? And DJ's like, yeah, it was a good deal. And he's like, but you didn't need it? And he's like, no, I didn't need it. And he's like, why would you buy something you don't need? And I was like, damn, dude, how many times has there been like a sale and you haven't even thought you needed this thing?
So you see it on sale.
You saw it on sale, you're like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I should get that. It's on sale. I should get it. You never even thought about that. It never even crossed your fucking mind until you saw the for sale sign. It's so crazy, dude. And when Andy said that, I was like, wow. Like people, like similar to your Amazon thing, like you just see it and so you want it. It's like a little drug.
100% it is.
It's so crazy.
It's the dopamine rush of it.
Fuck, it's crazy, dude.
I
just have a cup of coffee or a Zyn or something.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, how fucked our dopamine is now.
Oh, no. It is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fucked. They say like every scroll, you get a hit of dopamine.
Mm-hmm.
So if you fucking anytime you run your thumb across the screen, you just release dopamine.
Mm-hmm. We should really
shit.
start that productivity series.
Oh yeah, we should. It is so scary to me. Like
if all that goes away, like, I think people are going to off themselves because they're just so deprived of the dopamine hits.
I actually think it's opposite. I think they'll gain the dope. I think they'll gain like their dopamine bank back, and they'll feel a lot better
After time.
Oh yeah,
You have to go through the crash first.
Well, that's fair. You got to go through a crash. Well, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. I'll tell you where I think a lot of people would fucking just not be able to function in society.
Yeah.
You take away porn from dudes. If you got, dude, no, hold on. If somehow you got rid of the internet, because look, Google the stat. How much of the internet is porn? I think it's like 80% of searches or something is porn.
The websites comprise roughly 4 to 12% of all websites.
Okay. So see, searches or using.
Internet searches. Or internet
using or
usage.
Usage, maybe?
Nope, that still says 10,000 terabytes. Oh my goodness. That's insane.
That's all it is. I'm actually really surprised that's all it is.
This person said, is it true that 70% of internet traffic is consumed for watching porn?
That's what I was hearing, was something like that.
People said maybe not as much. Okay, look at the top 20 websites because a bunch of them are porn sites. Approximately 30% of people logging onto the internet are there for porn. Jesus.
30% of the people just there for porn. Wow.
So 30% of the people using internet. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of people are probably saying 40 to 30 is more realistic.
Okay. So, dude, that's what I think about. I just think of I don't know a dude. I don't know a dude who hasn't watched porn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, or doesn't watch it. So it's that is a dopamine farm. And so you take that away. If you got rid of the internet, dude, one, how many women now are out of careers? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, they're going to lose their fucking mind because they go from making a fucking OF fans making $1 million a month to nothing. And then you got all these dudes who now have to go out in the world to find some scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Holy man, that would be an interesting world.
Yeah.
To be honest, it would be very interesting to see. It would be a little scary because you have to think of how many men are docile right now because of it. Because men are number one, our testosterone is low because of our environment, our water, our food, parasites, you name it. Testosterone's low. Mm-hmm. And then you keep a ton of these dudes docile because they just watch porn and jerk off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You take that away from dudes, you're going to get some feral guys out in the streets because they don't know how to operate with a foggy head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to get dudes who don't know how to operate with a foggy head.
I bet you one of the best sources, we should actually keep these then, a good currency in the future would be porn magazines.
Yeah, dude, for real. Well, if we ever lost the internet, bro, you'd be fucking selling old Playboys for a fucking mint.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'll give you a Playboy for a dozen eggs.
Oh, man.
Maybe 2 dozen.
We'll eat good for fucking years.
I
with
know,
our
dude.
stash.
I know.
Just
We got
kidding.
one from a house, by the way. It was a hoarder house. That's why we have them.
Yep. Got to keep them for safekeeping, you know.
Never know.
Barter. You know, we got to barter them.
We honestly thought they would be worth money, but they're not.
We were really hoping they'd be worth money, and they
Yep.
weren't.
But they're not right now.
They probably won't ever be. TBH. But it doesn't matter. So I think the thing is, how do you get the internet to crash? You know, or like electricity, like, because if the internet crashed or electricity went off, you would almost be in a world of anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Because how many people's careers are based off the internet?
A lot.
Almost everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Not almost everyone, but like so many people.
And here's the issue is one of the things that I think is probably purposeful is like they're making us so divided right now, right? So everyone's like so angry, divided, like don't trust your neighbors, don't get to know your neighbors, stuff like that. Because if they do something like that, we'll just immediately start a war. Instead of like if we were like together, united, then we'd be like, okay, like we're a village, let's keep our village alive.
Right.
But we'd just become such a selfish population that we would immediately just start like killing each other for food.
Oh,
maybe not
yes.
immediately, but we would very quickly.
Sub 1 week.
Yes.
4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
People are going to get hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they cut off the internet, we might make it a little longer.
Yeah, for sure.
If they cut off electricity, 3 days.
Yeah.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
3 days, it's over. People are going to turn pure savage.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah, I would immediately like try to get out of here.
Yeah.
Because I think like that would be a good time, like when like Ashland would probably be safest.
In the country.
Yeah, like
Would
where
be
your aunts
safer.
and where your aunts and uncles
It
live.
would be safer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is a community.
Oh, yes.
That's a village that would take care of each other.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Yep.
But here,
you don't, well, it's, you know, we've talked about this so much and we've seen so many posts on it. And is all intentional. Dividing families, getting kids out of the house to go to college, to move to college, convincing kids that they need to live on their own, and it's taboo to live with your family, to live with your parents or your grandparents. It's all intentional to weaken the family bonds, because when you have family and you have community, and a typical community is 100 to 150 people is your typical community. We don't have those anymore. And so everything we talk, all this we're talking about is all like doomsday shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't actually think this will ever happen. Every life as we know it would have to end. You know, like life as we know it would end. And I don't foresee that happening. I foresee getting deeper. I foresee robots. I foresee more control. And I foresee more of an iRobot situation where life becomes easier and easier and easier. And then we have to revolt against the system, is what I see.
Can I just bring up two things real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
This is just, I know we try and say like there's no, you know, liberals are terrible and conservatives are not as terrible, but there's just been a couple things coming out of the liberal side that's just really thrown me off. There is a Minnesota lawmaker that is opposing the age restriction on pornography because they believe that children need to like that it's a good research for kids to figure out their sexuality.
I don't know.
Tell me, Shaun, did you need porn to figure out you were straight?
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
No.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It's only bad. There's only negative consequences for that.
100%. I'm just like, you... Well, and I think it's a they, them.
Only negative things come from that. I don't... I
100%.
I think it's very bad for kids to have access to porn. Very bad.
Yeah. So I thought that was crazy.
Did she have an age restriction, or is she just like free for all?
No. So I think they're trying to put an age restriction on pornography, or maybe they did or something. And this they them lawmaker is against the age restriction.
How would you even restrict age, though?
Well, it's just, I think when you log on to things, they make you put in your birth date. Or no, remember some states are making you scan your ID.
Florida, I think Florida requires that.
Mm-hmm.
It requires you, if you're in Florida, to scan your ID.
Yeah.
Right? I think they did that in Florida.
Yeah. So that's just blown my mind.
Right.
Second thing, I get it. We're all, once again, divided. In the State of the Union address, Trump goes on to talk about how, first and foremost, we're here for the American people.
The American citizens.
The American citizens, not for illegal immigrants. And he, asked people to stand that, agree with this statement. And it was the whole Republican side that stood and clapped. And then the whole Democratic side just sat and looked angry.
It just, it's, to me, it's like being in a club, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the club, if you pay a membership to be a part of the club, you get preferential treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't pay, you don't get certain benefits of the club. What I'm getting at is the club is the United States, and you're born here or you became a legal citizen here, and your fee is your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And you get preferential treatment to the club, the United States.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is the preferential treatment lately has been for the non-club members,
mm-hmm.
the illegal aliens. And that doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
No.
It just doesn't make any sense. And I don't know, every time I hear people say that they should have more rights than us, I just can't fucking make it make sense. And even the people that said they should have the same amount of rights, I also can't make that make sense. Because it's no.
We can't just go to, a European country and be able to vote.
No. Well, we also don't get the same rights. You don't just get the same rights in other countries. It's not how it works. Can't just go fucking get a job in another country without some level of visa or ID of sort. I just don't understand how people think that if you're not a citizen, you should have more or the same rights to the people that are the citizens.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know a legitimate argument.
No, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Now, I believe if you go through the process and you get your green card legally, then yes, you should have the same rights. If you weren't born here, then you can't be president. Well, that is, that's part of the luck of the draw, right? It is what it is. But, you can do pretty much everything else, as you should be able to because you went through the process.
Yeah. So it looks like there's like 25 or 26 states that have age verification laws.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Wisconsin, surprisingly, not one of them because we can't pass shit ever. So Wisconsin's passed one, but then, yeah, it just says it's active legislation is in the process, which initially included controversial, but later reversed bans on VPNs. I don't know.
Interesting.
So, it hasn't finally passed. I don't know. I guess Minnesota's also trying to put an age restriction on social media. So anyone under the age of 14 can't have a social media account. I think that's smart.
It's the smartest thing I've ever heard.
So anyways, yeah, I don't know. I maybe there's some other crazy things coming from the right side that I haven't seen. I don't know. But those are just two things that I saw in the news literally as I just popped up on Samsung News or whatever, that I was just like, these are just crazy.
Yeah, those are pretty crazy.
Because what do they say in the military, Sean? Take care of yourself before you take care of others.
Yes. It's they always use the analogy of if you're in a plane that's crashing, put your mask on before you put the mask on your buddy next to you. Because if you're dead, you can't help anyone. And yeah, they say like if you're in a firefight and your buddy gets shot, you do not go to him. You neutralize the target and then you go to him and perform aid.
Yeah.
After you pull him into cover.
Bro, you know what else I saw actually in the news? Somebody went to the border in Texas and started talking to some of the locals, which a lot of the locals were Mexican immigrants. And he was asking them about, or asking the population about like how they felt about the wall. And they loved it. They're just like, we need this. There's a lot of bad people coming in. Like, we need the wall. We need people to enforce the laws. And they said how, which I didn't even hear about this. Mexico is currently trying to put up their own wall for the southern part of Mexico because there's tons of like criminals coming through, like people from, they said like El Salvador, Nicaragua, Ghana, a whole bunch of these countries
Shocker.
are coming in through that way to get into the U.S. But sometimes they don't make it, and so they're just wreaking havoc throughout Mexico on their way up. And so they're trying to put up a wall themselves as well.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? And that's something you never, like, you don't see that. You don't see that anywhere.
No, you don't.
So I thought that was very interesting.
That's so crazy, dude. Mexico putting up a wall.
How crazy would it be if, like, they're like, hey, guys, we're going to also complete this wall for you, so then people stop coming through our country.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be crazy. So that is what I got for you in the news of the world.
Interesting. I like it. I like it.
I don't think Samsung has anything else good for us.
Cool. That's okay. Yeah, I think this topic started because we were talking about debt.
Yeah, that was debt to criminals.
Debt to criminals. Yeah, so
Is that the U.S.'s motto now? I think it should be.
Yeah.
The United States full of debt and criminals.
I would like to see I'd like to see the country be restructured.
Yeah. Ooh, on a happy note, USA women's and men's hockey won the gold medal.
Oh, women's did too?
Women's did too. But they refused to go see Trump.
No.
I don't know. That was what one thing said. I don't know if it's true.
Dude. I hope that's true.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking absurd. The fucking boys on the hockey team, dude. Those guys are USA.
Are legit. Oh, five U.S. men's hockey team members skipped the visit with Donald Trump. So yeah, U.S. women's hockey team declines Trump's invitation to the State of the Union. Okay.
Wow. Fucking losers, dude. Sure, they're winners, but what a bunch of fucking idiots.
I don't know. Someone said that The team spokesperson told FOS the visit was TBD.
Interesting.
Oh, so it did say Trump said last night that the women's team will soon be coming to the White House. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So maybe they just declined the State of the Union.
Right, need a different time or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, but you know people are going to take that and be like, the women refuse to go to the White House. And it's like, no, actually they declined this other thing.
That's exactly right.
But yeah, there's some cool videos of the men's hockey team passing out Zins at their after party.
And walking at the press conference, just smashing beers.
Hammered.
Smashing beers, dude.
This was the first time we've gotten gold since I told you they won in 1980.
Yeah. Studs, dude.
And it was against Canada, even better.
There's
dude.
nothing better than that, dude. That's so crazy. Fucking Andy and DJ were like, that could have been Canada's win too if they became the 51st state. I was like, let's go, dude.
Did you see who won the Olympics by the medal count?
No.
Oh my gosh. It's Norway.
No.
Yeah.
Norway?
So they got, I don't know how they.
No.
Yeah. So they got 41 medals. 18 gold, 12 silver, and 11 bronze. And we got 12 gold, 12 silver, and 9 bronze. So we were in second.
Norway. What's the population of Norway?
Let's see. Let me find out for you.
Holy man, dude.
Norway population. 5.65 million.
Shut up. Shut up.
You get to think it's cold, like it's winter up there.
5.65. We have 350 million.
Yeah.
You want to know what's even crazier?
What's up?
A lot of them got to be white.
Oh, I bet you all of them.
And we don't usually, whites aren't usually always the best athletes.
Okay, it's winter sports.
I'm just saying. Well, I guess that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that. Yeah, let's see how fucking Norway does a track and field, dude.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I want to see how Norway does in the 100-meter dash, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So almost all of their medals are from skiing of some sort.
This all makes so much sense now.
So cross-country skiing, they got 14 medals just from cross-country skiing.
Every one of them are white.
Biathlon, they got 11 medals.
White.
Nordic combined, which is, I don't know what that is, but they got 3 medals there.
Sounds white.
Ski jumping, they got 5 medals.
Definitely white.
Freestyle skiing, 2 gold medals.
There might be a black in there.
Speed skating, and there might be one in there. Speed skating, 4 medals.
Maybe.
Alpine
Unlikely.
skiing, they got 2.
Yeah, dude, there may be one black. Maybe 2.
I have no clue. Let's see. What does Team... No.
You can look them up. What's Team Norway look like?
I was trying to look, but they won't show me images. I mean, okay, let's see.
Wow.
Very white. Oh, here we go. Is this all of Norway? That person looks tan-er. Yeah, no, they're all white.
Dude, they are all white. Holy man, dude. Yeah, winter sports. That I'm gonna be honest with you, it checks out.
Oh wait, this is Beijing. That's not a picture from this Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Still though, I'm sure it's not much better.
Not much different. That checks out then. Winter sports, yeah. I can't imagine they perform as well in summer sports.
Yeah, I'm sure they. Do you want me to see?
Yeah. See what they
what they did in Paris.
Yeah.
Norway at Paris Olympics.
Fucking 70th.
How did they do? Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
They got 4 gold, 1 silver, 3 bronze.
Oh my god. What ranks that at them? What does it rank them like negative?
It doesn't tell me what position they got.
It was probably for like water polo or something.
No, hold on. I'll tell you in a second here. Men's decathlon.
Okay.
Women's handball. They got gold in women's handball.
Jesus.
Weightlifting. Gold medal in
Impressive.
weightlifting.
There we go.
Women's 81 kilogram.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Men's 5,000 meter race. Men's 400 meter hurdles.
Wow, that's surprising.
ILCA 6.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll click on it in a second. Volleyball, men's beach volleyball got bronze.
Okay.
Wrestling, women's freestyle 62 kilograms.
Okay.
Let's see, what is this? IL. Laser radial? Oh, sailing. That's so weird.
That makes sense.
Yep. White.
Very.
We'll go back to the
very
whiteness of this.
Yeah.
Also, did you see some country? I sent it to Slovakia. The president or something of Slovakia spoke at I think it was at the UN, and said how much racism there is against whites.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was so good.
It was so good.
So, okay, that's what I got for you on whiteness.
I love it, dude. That is actually comical when you break down the difference in medals.
18th. They got 18th. There you go. I found it.
From first to 18th, and all they did was change the weather.
Honestly, that is so funny.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's all I got for today.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything else. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, they got beat up by a lot of Cuba even beat them, dude.
Of course. It's warm in Cuba.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm good.
Cool. Well, gang, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.
See ya.